When your cat suddenly climbs onto you, do you know what they're actually doing? Most owners think it's just affection or boredom or maybe a quirky cat thing. But scientists who study feline behavior have uncovered something almost nobody talks about. That sudden climb isn't random at all. It's connected to an ancient instinct your cat has been carrying for thousands of years. And once you understand what's really driving it, you're going to look at every jump, every leap, every ambush completely differently. Let's start with the one that confuses almost every owner. 1. The ambush jump from out of nowhere. You're walking past the couch minding your own business, when out of the corner of your eye you see it. A flash of fur, a pounce, and suddenly your cat is launching itself directly at your leg or right up onto your shoulder. This isn't aggression, it isn't your cat being weird, it's pure hunting instinct expressing itself in the only way it can. In the wild, cats spend hours sitting perfectly still in ambush. They wait, they watch, and the moment something moves through their attack zone, they strike. Your legs walking past the couch trigger that exact same ancient program. To their brain, you didn't just walk by, you activated the hunt. Most cats keep their claws partly retracted during these jumps because it isn't about hurting you, it's about practice. They want to feel the catch, they want to test their timing. After the leap, they usually let go and run off, completing what's called the hunt and release cycle. A cat that ambushes is a cat that's mentally alive. The fix isn't to punish them, it's to give them a real outlet, a wand toy, a feather flick, 10 minutes of structured play a day, and those ambushes go from chaos to controlled. And if learning what's really behind your cat's strangest habits is starting to change the way you see them, take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe. It helps the channel reach more cat owners who actually care enough to understand the why behind everything their cat does. 2. Knocking things off the table for no reason. There's a moment every cat owner has lived through. You're sitting nearby, and your cat slowly, almost theatrically, walks up to your glass, your pen, or your phone. They look at you, they look at the object, and then with full intention, they push it off the edge. Most people call it mischief, but it's actually science. To a cat, every object is a potential prey item until proven otherwise. Their paws are one of the most sensitive parts of their body, and tapping things is how they gather information. Will it move? Will it react? Does it run when poked? Once the object falls and makes a sound, they get their answer. It's not alive, but it did something interesting. The cause and effect of it is fascinating to them. There's also a second reason. Many cats quickly learn that knocking things over gets your attention faster than meowing ever could. They've watched you jump up the moment something hits the floor. So now, that behavior gets filed under works every time. The solution isn't punishment, it's giving them what they're really asking for. More movement, more interaction, more attention before they have to take matters into their own paws. 3. Meowing at a closed door like it personally offended them. Why do cats lose their minds the second a door closes, even when there's nothing interesting on the other side? To your cat, every inch of your home is part of their territory, and a closed door isn't just a barrier, it's a violation of their right to inspect, patrol, and control their kingdom. Cats in the wild walk the boundaries of their territory multiple times a day. They check corners, sniff entry points, and confirm that nothing has changed. A closed door breaks that ritual. There's a section of their world they can no longer monitor, and that creates instant anxiety. The funny part is, most cats don't even want to go inside. They just want the option. Open the door, and they'll often glance in, decide everything's fine, and walk away. If your cat camps at doors and cries, they're not being dramatic. They're telling you their internal map is incomplete. Leaving doors open when possible, or adding pet doors to less critical rooms, can completely eliminate that stress. 4. Drinking from the tap instead of the bowl. You bought your cat a beautiful water bowl. You change it every day. And yet, the moment you turn on the bathroom faucet, your cat appears out of nowhere, like they've been summoned. Why? Because in the wild, standing water is dangerous. It can be stagnant, it can be contaminated. It doesn't tell their senses anything reassuring. Running water, on the other hand, is fresh, oxygenated, and safe. That instinct has kept cats alive for thousands of years, and your kitchen tap is the modern version of a mountain stream. There's also a positioning issue most owners miss. Many water bowls are placed right next to the food, In a cat's instinct, that's where prey contaminates water. So drinking near food can feel subconsciously wrong, even if the water looks perfectly clean. The fix is simple. Move the water bowl far from the food, try a wide bowl so their whiskers don't touch the sides, or invest in a pet fountain, which mimics the gentle flow of running water. Many cats double their water intake almost overnight. 5. Chewing on plastic bags and random cords. If your cat has ever bolted across the room the moment they hear a plastic bag rustle, you've witnessed something deeply primal. To a cat, the crinkle and crunch of plastic mimics the sound of breaking bones and snapping cartilage. In other words, the sound of prey. Some plastic bags also contain trace animal fats from manufacturing or storage, which your cat's powerful nose picks up instantly. To them, the bag isn't just noisy, it smells alive. Cords trigger a different instinct. Long, thin, dangling cords look exactly like tails. Mouse tails, snake tails, anything that wiggles and slithers. Your cat sees them and the hunting circuit lights up. The problem is, this habit is dangerous. Chewing plastic can lead to choking. Chewing cords can lead to electric shock or burns. So instead of letting the instinct play out on the wrong objects, redirect it. Offer cat grass. Provide chewable toys made for cats. Hide cords inside protective tubing. The instinct never goes away, but you can give it a safer target. 6. Burying their food after eating. Has your cat ever sniffed at their bowl, walked away, and then started scratching the floor around it like they were trying to dig a hole? It looks bizarre. It can even feel insulting. But this behavior comes from one of the deepest instincts in your cat's DNA. In the wild, a cat that leaves uneaten prey behind risks attracting larger predators, so they bury it, they hide it, they cover up the scent, the leftovers stay safe until they're ready to eat again later. Your indoor cat doesn't know there are no predators in the kitchen. The instinct fires automatically. They see uneaten food, and their brain says, hide it before something else finds it. There's also a less flattering meaning. Sometimes the burying gesture means your cat thinks the food is no longer worth eating, almost like covering up trash. If they do this with fresh food more than once, it might be time to switch flavors or check expiration dates. Either way, this is not a behavior worth correcting. It's millions of years of survival wisdom playing out in your kitchen. 7. Greeting you with their rear end in the air. Few cat behaviors confuse new owners as much as this one. You bend down to greet your cat, and instead of facing you, they spin around and proudly present their backside, tail high in the air. It feels rude. It looks ridiculous. But in cat language, this is one of the highest compliments your cat can ever give you. When kittens greet their mother, they raise their tail and present their rear. It's how they say hello. It's how they invite a sniff, which is the cat version of a handshake. As adults, cats reserve this gesture for the beings they feel completely safe around. The position itself requires them to expose a vulnerable area of their body and turn their back to you. In the animal world, turning your back to someone means trusting them with your life. Your cat is saying, I don't need to keep an eye on you. I know you're safe. You don't have to sniff. A soft word, a gentle scratch at the base of the tail, or simply acknowledging the moment is enough. Your cat already knows what they meant by it.